Hey everyone, I'm Ash Crossan, and may the 4th be with you. As in January 4th. It's not May. Anyway, like it or not, the Star Wars conversation is still revolving around The Last Jedi. And full transparency, I loved it. I'm a shill. Whatever. The Last Jedi answered a lot of questions, but also raised some more. Yeah, this is that dangerous game of speculation, because anything we say here could be completely 180'd on us in Episode 9. But here's what I'm wondering, my unanswered questions when it comes to The Last Jedi. Question 1. Will Luke come back as a Force ghost? I don't know for sure, but it seems like the original plan was to have Mark Hamill's role as Luke Skywalker finish with that beautiful moment on Crate/Octo and be done. That beautiful binary sunset. Those twin suns. I could talk about it for hours. Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy had previously said that Episode 9 would have been Carrie Fisher's movie. And with her passing, there are no human legacy characters left for Episode 9. Except Lando. Where's Lando? So the question is, will they bring Luke back as a Force ghost? I think they will, even if it's just for a small moment. I do think they need that legacy character, at least for Episode 9. But I also, like I just said, I think this would be a good opportunity to bring back Lando. Where is Lando? What is he doing? What has he been up to? I mean, he blew up the second Death Star. Let's not discredit Lando. He had a big role in taking down the Empire. At least temporarily. Where's Lando? Question 2, how will Episode 9 handle Leia? The Last Jedi ended with Leia and the small portion of what's left of the Resistance. There's not that many of them. As always, with hope. But it did leave us with a huge question. What will happen with Leia at the start of Episode 9? Carrie Fisher did not film anything for Episode 9, but her story to me was essentially wrapped up. I mean, she really handed over the reins to Poe, her apprentice. I like that. This is actually going to lead me right into the next question, because I'm going to talk more about this, but will Episode 9 have a time jump? This is something that Jermaine Lucier, hey Jermaine, and I talked about in a previous video that you can check out on this page that came right after The Last Jedi came out. And he speculated that the movie could start with a time jump, maybe 5-10 years down the line, and open with Leia's funeral, which I think is a good idea. And circling back to something I kind of mentioned, will Poe lead the Resistance? I think the combination of where Leia and Poe's story went versus Carrie Fisher's unfortunate passing, I do think that Poe will be a leader in the Resistance, or if not, the leader of the Resistance. Like I said, there's not that many. And he was Leia's apprentice. She taught him a lot of lessons. She reeled in that, flyboy attitude that got a lot of people killed. Is he gonna have to deal with that, do you think? I mean, what are the repercussions of, treason and sending a lot of people to their death? I mean, I love you, but got a lot of people killed. Next question, will we see more of Temiri Blagg? If you're wondering who I'm talking about, Temiri Blagg is Broom Kid. Broom Kid has a name. I don't know if I'm saying this right, because it was revealed in the visual dictionary, his name, but it was never actually spoken in the movie. If they do go with the time jump, I think Jermaine said this too, we could have this older Temiri Blagg, or maybe he'll show up in a TV show, or his own comic, or a novel, or maybe he was just a symbol of hope that there are more Jedi out there. This brings me to the most divisive question of this video. Who are Rey's parents? Oh boy. Okay, so the current conversation on the World Wide Web is that Kylo Ren may have been lying to Rey about her parents, or may have planted the idea that her parents are nobody into her mind via the Force, or maybe Snoke did it, or maybe Kylo did it to get her to join him, to make her think that she's not a part of something when she actually is a part of something huge. To me, this question was answered. She said it. He said it. I don't think it was a misdirect. Could it be? Maybe. But to me, she said it. I don't think that they're trying to trick us. I really think her parents are no one. Sorry. But is Captain Phasma actually dead? Yes. But here's a question I genuinely, really want to know the answer to. Where is Luke's green lightsaber? We saw Luke using it when he went to kill Kylo Ren. Spoilers. But that was a flashback. And then when Rey meets him, he doesn't appear to have it. He never uses it. Did he throw it into the sea? Because we know he's done with the Jedi, and then he threw the blue one over. Did he do that same thing with the green one? Did he break it? Was it in the tree? Did Rey find it and keep it like she did with the Jedi text? Where's that green? Where's that green, baby? Speaking of which, what will Rey do with the Jedi text? By the way, Rey did have the Jedi text that Luke thought burned up. She took it with her on the Falcon. Will Rey start training a new generation of Jedi via the text? Will she train Broom Kid? Tamiri Black. Next question, what happened to the Knights of Ren? What's up with the Knights of Ren? We have Kylo, but what happened to the other guys? Did Kylo kill him? What's up with that? Saw him in The Force Awakens. Who were the Knights of Ren? Will we find out anything else about Snoke? You know, this build up to this all-powerful leader and then you just kill him. It's so great. Well, but will we find out more? I don't really care if we don't. I feel like I get it, but I wouldn't mind a novel about him. I don't need like a whole thing in episode 9, but are we going to find out more about him? I don't know. But let's talk about ships for a second. And I don't mean like the Millennium Falcon. I mean relationships. Will Rose and Finn's relationship continue? Are Poe and Rey into each other? Look, say what you will about romance in Star Wars, I definitely think there's a place for it, and I love it. And Rose totally kissed Finn. Is that going to continue? Was he into it too? And also, are Poe and Rey like into each other? Do you see that chemistry there? He was like, I know who you are, babe. Anyway, one last ship I really want to talk about though. Maz Kanata hooked up with Justin Theroux. Codebreaker was Justin Theroux. Can we talk about how she hooked up with Justin Theroux? What? I love it. Those are all the questions that I have pertaining to The Last Jedi, my unanswered questions that I hope are addressed in episode 9. Are there any that you are wondering? How do you feel about this Rey parentage thing? Do you think it was answered? Divisive conversations. Let us know in the comments below, or you can always tweet me. I'm at Ash Crossan, available to talk Star Wars pretty much 24/7. I tweet so much, literally. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see next week. What am I doing? Farewell.